Hey there, MFed. This is Spartan077 again. I'm responding to your video. I know it's been a long while since I've responded to this thing, and you told me you'd be making them, and I'm sorry I haven't been around. Oh, I just let my chair down a little bit. I will tell you right now, as a theist and a Christian, I look at all of these different scientific theories, and part of the problem is that they're all theories. They haven't necessarily been proven, although they are taught in schools as they are fact. They are theory. And that's part of the problem with the school systems nowadays. They teach it like it's a fact, but yet they call it the Big Bang Theory. So they're letting you know that it's there, but they generally don't point out that it's a theory to you. They did the same thing with me, and I associated it to be true. But over time, I kind of, it kind of just was tasking to me. Because some people would believe it's true, some people wouldn't, and people would argue about it back and forth. As to the Big Bang Theory, I believe that it is a very strong possibility. I believe that it can be true, according to the Bible. I believe that there was a Big Bang. I could ultimately believe that the Big Bang was created by God. I can believe that. There is no perverting or blasphemy in that, because it doesn't tell you how it is that God created the heavens and the earth. It doesn't go step by step, well, this is how he did it. It just says that he did it. So why would we have to assume that, God didn't do it? I am a very scientific person. I know my science very well. Astronomy, physics, chemistry. I aced all of my science classes when I was in high school, and as I do now in college. I would say a lot of the stuff I see in astronomy amazes me heavily, because some of the things that are out there in space generally shouldn't exist, and it's amazing that they do. I mean, just thinking about it, you can't necessarily believe that some of the animals that are down there, like 4,000, 5,000 feet below the sea level, are existing down there because they somehow have evolved to, be down there. I would say the Big Bang Theory I'm very open to. The evolution theory, I'm a little bit iffy to, because it's hard to tell as to whether or not something evolves just over time. And time confuses a human. I mean, it just confuses a human in general. If something happens over time, human generally has a very hard time understanding that amount of time that took for that to happen, just because we don't live that long anyway. What else? I would say microevolution I could understand, like maybe bacteria becoming resistant to an antibiotic, or maybe frogs developing 5 appendages instead of 4. I could be open to that. The idea of macroevolution, though, as far as an animal changing into another animal, that is where I get confused, and that is oftentimes where I find that I don't feel it can be the case. So I would just go ahead and I put that out there. So the Big Bang Theory, everything you described here, very, very true, in my opinion. It could be a very big possibility. But accepting it as fact, can't yet. Nobody's been able to prove as to whether or not it actually happened. I know a lot of scientists will look at it, and it depends on what scientist you're looking at, too, because you need to understand, too, some of the people that will talk to you and create these scientific theories are very atheist. Some are very Christian. So it depends on who you're talking to, because they'll put it in a different light for you, just so that they can go ahead and establish their own kind of agenda. But this whole video here was very good, and I honestly believe that you are very intelligent as far as science goes, and I would say that you would really convince me that the Big Bang Theory is true, but I accept it as a possibility for now. So I look at the video here, and I honestly think it's a very good video. So, adios.